Good morning everyone. Today I am going to introduce you all to a new set of numbers. Before I reveal its name, let me show you something. You might have come across to these objects in your day-to-day life. Now you might be wondering how they are related to numbers. So let us find it out. First is a weighing machine, and we know that it is used to measure weight of an object. As you can see, an orange is placed on it and the machine is showing some weight. Can you read the number? Yes, it is 2.2. Another is a thermometer, and we know it is used to measure temperature. Can you read the temperature which it is showing? Yes, it is 36.5. Now, you all might have visited to a petrol pump and you might have seen this machine there. This machine shows the quantity of petrol in liter and its price in rupees using a set of numbers. Now, can you find some similarities in all of these numbers? Yes, they all contains a point in them, and such numbers with a point is known as decimal number. So let us begin with our chapter number 6, that is decimals. Decimal number can be defined as a number whose whole number part and decimal part are separated by decimal point. Let us understand this using the above example. The first number was 2.2. So this 2 which is at the left side of the point is the whole number part, and this 2 which is on the right side of the point is called decimal part, and the point between them is called decimal point. Let us take the another example, that was 36.5. So which will be the whole number part? Yes, it will be 36, and 5 becomes the decimal part. Now, you all have studied about fractions. Do you know that decimal numbers actually represent fractions? Any fraction with denominator 10, 100, 1000 and so on are called decimal fraction. Let us understand this using an example. Suppose I am writing 1 by 10, 3 by 100, similarly 18 by 1000. So you can see that denominator are 10, 100, 1000. So such fractions are known as decimal fraction. Let us learn more about them. So in that, first is tens. Decimal fractions with denominator 10 are called tens. For example, I am writing 1 by 10, 2 by 10, 8 by 10. These numbers can also be represented as 0.1, 0.2 and 0.8 respectively. So this all fractions become tens. Now, second is hundreds. Any decimal fraction with denominator 100 is called hundreds. For example, 1 by 100, 2 by 100, 36 by 100, which can also be represented as 0.01, 0.02 and 0.36 respectively. So this all are hundreds. Last is thousands. Can you guess the denominator by its name? Yes, it will be 1000. So decimal fractions with denominator 1000 are called thousands. For example, 1 by 1000, 2 by 1000, 454 by 1000, which can also be represented as 0.001, 0.002 and 0.454 4 respectively. So this all becomes thousands. Now let us learn about decimal place value chart. You have learned about place value chart of whole numbers, which includes ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on. We know that as we move towards left side of the place value chart, the place value increases by 10 times. But what about this side? So before we move towards this side, first we will place the decimal point. Now, as we move towards right side of the place value chart, the value decreases by 10 times. So now the place value becomes tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on. Now let us place a number, say 2196.327 in the place value chart. So how we will place it? Let us start with the whole number part. So first is the ones place. So which digit will come at the ones place? Yes, it will be 6. Then in the tens place, the number will be 9. Then 1. And at the thousands place, it will be 2. Now we will place the decimal point and we will write the decimal part. As you can see that 3 is at tens position, then 2 at the hundreds position, and 7 at the thousands position. So this is how you can represent any decimal number in the place value chart. Now you have studied about expanded form of the whole numbers. Similarly, we can expand any decimal number also. Let us understand using an example. For example, 36.792. I want to expand this number. How can I do? First, I will write the number like this: 3 tens, 6 ones, 7 tens, 9 hundreds, and 2 thousands. You can see that I have written its place value. Now I can write this number like this also: 30 plus 6. 7 tens can be written as 7 by 10. 9 hundreds can be written as 9 by 100. Similarly, 2 thousands can be written by 2 by 1000. Now this can also be represented as 30 plus 6. 7 by 10 can be written as 0.7. Similarly, 9 by 100 can be represented as 0.09. And lastly, 2 by 1000 can be represented as 0.002. So this is how you can expand any decimal number. Now, do you know one interesting fact about decimals? That when you add zeros at the extreme right of the decimal number, it has no value. Now you might be wondering what I am trying to say. So let us understand using an example. For example, I am writing 0.3, 0.30, 0.300. So this number are equal because when we add 0 at the extreme right, it has no value. So such decimals that have same value are called equivalent decimals. So these 3 decimals are equivalent decimals. Now you have studied fractions, right? In that you might have studied about like and unlike fraction. Similarly, in decimals we will study about like and unlike decimals. Let us start with the like decimal. Decimal that have same number of decimal places are called like decimal. For example, I am writing 7.81, 9.66, 156.73. Can you observe that the number of digits after the point are same? Here also it is 2, here also it is 2, and in this number also it is 2. So such numbers with same decimal places are called like decimals. Its opposite is unlike decimal. In this, the number of places are unequal, which means, for example, I am writing 3.2, 66.123, 0.02. As you can see, the number of digits after the point are unequal. In this, there is only one digit. In this, there are 3 digits. And in this, there are only 2 digits. So, such type of decimals are known as unlike decimals. So, kids, wasn't it interesting to learn about decimals? We will learn more about them in our next video. Thank you.